What is up, guys? Now, it's been a while since I've done one of these. I didn't do one in September, so I apologise for that. And yeah, that's WWE Talk. Now, you may be familiar that every month I usually talk about WWE, kind of what's going on, all the storylines, what I currently think, all that sort of thing. So yeah, apologies there wasn't one last month. I don't really know why, to be honest, but yeah, it's going to carry on this month. And once again, it will be a monthly feature on my channel. So yeah, let's talk about it at the moment. Now, of course, there's lots going on at the moment since I last spoke, so just kind of off the top of my head, I'll go through what I'm currently thinking of everything. Now, of course, with John Cena away at the moment, Daniel Bryan and Randy Orton, Triple H, all that whole feud is going on at the moment. That's the main thing in WWE at the moment. It's sort of like everyone against Triple H and Stephanie McMahon, so I'm really liking this storyline. I know I've looked on the forums and it's kind of becoming a bit boring for a lot of people, but I personally am still enjoying it. It's proved that WWE can pull something off which doesn't involve John Cena. Now, I'm really liking Triple H as a heel again. He works so much better as a heel, and that's the way he should stay. He should stay that sort of corporate boss type heel from now on, and just maybe have the occasional wrestling match, but he should definitely move into like what Vince McMahon was in the late 90s and early 2000s with the whole Stone Cold thing. That's what Triple H should do, just be that corporate heel boss that is actually like a hated figure, a genuine real heel. That's what I really like. I'm liking this whole thing they're doing with Big Show. It is a little bit cheesy by the way he keeps crying, but I like it. I think it's a good storyline, and it actually gives Big Show something to do, because let's face it, Big Show isn't the most exciting of wrestlers, and to be honest, I usually fast forward when Big Show comes on, but not anymore. I'm quite enjoying what he's doing. But yeah, Daniel Bryan is definitely proven that he can pull off being the main star in the company. He is so over with the crowd, it's unbelievable. Every time someone mentions his name, the yes chants go, yes, 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 it's crazy. It's just literally the mere mention of his name, so he's definitely, if they drop him down to mid-card after this, it would be terrible in my opinion. I don't think they can. I genuinely don't think they'll have a choice but to keep him in that main event picture, even when Cena is fully back. So yeah, Bryan has really kind of skyrocketed, and that's what I like to see. I like to see Bryan up where he belongs. Randy Orton is doing very well as a heel as well. Of course, everyone knows that Randy Orton works best as a heel, and even him himself wants to be a heel character. He said it himself on Twitter, so he's obviously putting his best into this character. It would be good if we could see that sort of Randy Orton from 2009, sort of where he's just genuinely crazy, punting people in the head, or that sort of thing. Maybe we won't get that because it's not as PG, but it is good to see Randy Orton back as a heel. The WWE Championship, of course, at the moment is vacant, and we're going into Hell in a Cell soon with Shawn Michaels as the special guest ref between the two. So I'm looking forward to seeing that. Of course, Shawn Michaels is going to get involved. We know this. We're probably going to end up with another no contest with no champion. Who knows? Let's see what happens. I want to see Bryan champion because I think he deserves it by the amount of effort and everything that he's been putting into WWE over the past year or so, and obviously the fans love him as well. But at the same time, if Randy Orton has another long title run, I wouldn't mind that because he works so well as a heel. But I think it's about time we had like a face champion. So yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing that. Now, moving on to CM Punk. Now, I think it's about time that CM Punk moved away from this Paul Heyman thing. Don't get me wrong, I've really enjoyed it, but I think it's time that CM Punk kind of gets involved more with the roster again, because I don't know about you, but it really feels like everything CM Punk's involved in, it's got nothing to do with the current roster, the current storylines. It means like we've never seen CM Punk involved in this whole Triple H corporation sort of feud that's going on, with the whole locker room kind of going against the Shield, going against Triple H. CM Punk's never been involved in this. And I think it would be a good idea if he was more involved in that sort of thing, because it really feels like he's an outsider, and his storylines with Paul Heyman, Ryback and Brock Lesnar, it's all kind of to the side and just kind of chucked in there. So I really want to see CM Punk a bit more involved, like I said, and I know he's in a feud with Ryback at the moment, but in theory it's still a feud with Paul Heyman, and I want to see this Paul Heyman thing come to an end soon. It's been good, but CM Punk's been along with Paul Heyman for so long now. I think I'm kind of over it. So yeah, I'm hoping to see an end to that over the next sort of month or so. Let's see what Hell in a Cell brings to us. I'm still expecting to see another appearance from Brock Lesnar soon. A lot of people saying maybe he's waiting for the Rumble in January, but who knows. So yeah, hopefully the CM Punk thing can come to an end soon, because he is, as I say, probably my favourite wrestler on the roster. So I want to see him a bit more involved with the current roster and everything like that, getting a feud with some, I don't know, I could imagine a feud with Dean Ambrose. Imagine that. That would be amazing with the Shield, because of their kind of indie background and everything. That would be great in my opinion. So yeah, hopefully we'll get changes in the coming months. Now, one thing that really did shock me was the announcement that John Cena is going to face Del Rio for the World Heavyweight title at Hell in a Cell. Now, we all knew John Cena was coming back, but we didn't know he was coming back so soon. It was teased that he was going to come back in sort of January time, maybe at the Rumble. So obviously they've kind of rushed his return, and this has kind of sparked a bit of outrage for a lot of people. But to be fair, at least they're not chucking him into this Daniel Bryan storyline, getting him involved in that and sort of saving the day from Triple H. They've obviously got a lot of faith in Daniel Bryan to keep the company going in the main event, that they don't need John Cena's star power. So they thought, I know, let's try something a bit different. Let Cena go along for the world title against Del Rio in the mid-card. Since when have we ever seen John Cena in the mid-card? It's going to be interesting to see. Who knows, but WWE can pull some crazy strings. Who knows, this could end up being involved in the main event. But in my opinion, I think it's a good way if WWE do this, because that'll give Smackdown some good viewing figures, because obviously World Heavyweight title is sort of a Smackdown title now, and if John Cena does win that title, he's obviously going to have to feature on Smackdown, and that would definitely bring viewers in. It would let the kids cheer their hero on again, because he's been gone for so long. But I'm interested to see what they do with this. Obviously Sandow's going to be involved somehow, because he's got the briefcase. Maybe Cena wins, and then Sandow cashes in straight away, and then Cena's back in the main event scene, so Cena doesn't even get a title reign with the world title. But who knows, I wouldn't put it past WWE to do that. So I'm interested to see what they do with Cena's return. What else is going on at the moment? I'm really enjoying the kind of tag division at the moment. Obviously lately, the last kind of few years or so, the tag division has been near enough non-existent in WWE. But at the moment we got the Primetime Players, we got the Usos, we got there's a few more going around. I'm not a fan of these Los Matadores who have just turned up. I can see them being the new sort of comedy characters, but at the moment I think my favourite tag team at the moment is the Usos. I think they're great, proper old school, a real team. You can tell they're a team and not just two random single wrestlers stuck together. So I'm looking forward to seeing if they can continue. Hopefully they can, because I think they're really popular anyway. Maybe eventually win the tag titles from the Shield, and that would be really good. Speaking of the Shield, I'm really enjoying what they're doing as well. I'm just overall enjoying everything really at the moment. There's only a couple of things that I don't like to see. I'm not really a fan of the Divas, this whole Total Divas versus everyone who isn't in Total Divas going ahead. I think that's a bit of a cheesy storyline, and I think they're just playing off the success of Total Divas, because it's been a bit of a rating success apparently. It's not aired over here in the UK, so I don't know. I just know by what WWE is saying. So I'm not really a fan of that, but I'm not really a fan of too many Divas storylines anyway. What else has been going on? There's not really any other huge feuds going on at the moment. I'm liking Brad Maddox as general manager, but I wish they would use him more. You don't really get to see much of him because of this whole Triple H domination thing. So I'd like to see more of Brad Maddox. Not a fan of Vicky Guerrero, Smackdown manager, as everyone else thinks. She gets on my nerves. I don't like her voice, everything like that. But I suppose you do need that heel character that everyone hates. But to be honest, yeah, I'm really enjoying WWE at the moment. I think it can, like I said, there's a couple of things that need to happen. CM Punk needs to move away from Paul Heyman. And we do need to get a WWE champion at Hell in a Cell, either Daniel Bryan or Randy Orton. Hopefully not another no contest. But yeah, I'm looking forward to it. So yeah, I've still got to watch this week's Raw, so apologies if I haven't mentioned anything major. So yeah, Leave your comments down below on what you think of WWE at the moment, guys. And yeah, apologies for not doing one in September, but this will be a normal monthly feature again on my channel. So thank you for watching, guys, and I'll see you in my next video.